Always knew I was a different kid. Now that you mention it, I'ma have to go in, since all you niggas noticing. I stay on my Diddy shit, working just to eat a bit. Don't talk about that richness, it ain't up on my wish. Cause I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. So, Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. I have really been slandering the game a little bit in my past few videos I made of it. Now, it's been a little bit since I made my past few videos of the game. I don't know why. But they put out a new trailer May 2nd, and this is where I'm getting my idea of this could actually be the best Sword Art Online game that we're gonna get. Before I even continue, you can see I pre-ordered One Piece Burning Blood. 18 days, guys. 18 days. Let's go. But anyways, so this trailer, like I said, is actually something that made me think, wow, you know, this game is actually gonna be good. Like, I don't think it's gonna... The Kirito simulator idea that I was having, yes, obviously it's gonna be based on the story, but here's how I'm seeing it. You know how Uncharted games are, you know, you have your Nathan Drake person whenever you're playing Uncharted story. Now think of that as how this game is gonna be, because then when you go online, you can make your own character, I believe you can like kind of customize your character in a sense, but you get the idea. You know, you have your story mode, who has obviously the main character, Nathan Drake. That's what the whole game is about. When you think about it, the game of Sword Art Online is kind of what it's about. Kirito, his adventures, you know. So I think it's actually not awful, you know. It's not awful that if we have Kirito as our story. So the thing of this, why I'm getting this idea, is because in the trailer, okay, go to about 147 or something like that. That's when it starts talking about the whole character customization part. So we already knew, you know, from the screenshots and from the analyzation and breakdown that I've been doing in my videos. If you haven't seen them, I recommend you go check them out. But either way, you don't even have to, because now there's a trailer. I'll put the trailer in the description. But either way, whenever we were seeing those trailers of, or those screenshots of the character customization, we could already tell that it was way deeper than Hollow Fragment, and it was not. We're not even gonna bring up Lost Song, because Lost Song was not even, you know, just. But it was better than Hollow Fragment. It's so confusing. It was better than Hollow Fragment, and that was already a good step, you know. But I was still thinking, and I know some of you were with me, thinking that even though we can create our character, doesn't change the fact that we can't look different, you know, or can't not be Kirito or something like that. But like I was saying, it's kind of like the whole Uncharted situation, where story mode is obviously about Kirito, online completely different. So in this trailer, it shows us that you can customize your character and look how you want. You pick whatever weapons you want, and then after that, it says you can go and have 8-player like exploration battles, stuff like that. So it's like 8 players. What are you talking about? We playing with 8 people? No. Vita usually only lets you have around 4 people, and this game is going on Vita. So what's going on with this 8? So apparently, it's saying that you can have 4 human players and 4 AI players. What? Does that seem similar to anybody? Freedom Wars. Freedom Wars, bro. So it's the same exact way that Freedom Wars is. You can have your 4 human players, and they all have accessories or companions. That's what they call them for Hollow Realization. So why does this make a difference? Because after that, it immediately shows, it says who you're gonna pick, and it has Kirito as an option. Just let that sink in, you know. Maybe it's not a big role, but think about it now. In all these Sword Art Online games, there has never been a point where Kirito was playing with us. We were always Kirito, you know what I mean? So I just think that is so cool. And whenever I made one of these customization videos, I showed you some of the images of how customized you can really make your character. You can change your armor and all that good stuff. Unlike in Hollow Fragment, where you could actually change your you know, the armor you're using, but it still appeared as a Kirito, you know, black and blue costume. But for this one, nah, you can change it to your armor. You can equip a shield, you know. It's honestly very, very customized, and the fact that you can bring Kirito with you, it finally gives you that feeling of, okay, I'm not Kirito anymore. I'm my own person. I made myself. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? So that is honestly a lot. That's big news for me, and maybe for some of you guys. And I just see the mailman. Shout out to USPS, the greatest people. Not all heroes wear capes. I just saw that, man. But back on topic. So besides that, the fact that we can honestly be very customized and we can be ourselves now. Besides that, the gameplay looks very, very polished this time. Fragment looked like, because since Hollow Fragment was a Vita game, some of you guys don't even know that Hollow Fragment was a Vita game. Okay, it was a Vita exclusive game until it came to the West. Then it was ported to the PS4. And so I feel like Hollow Fragment was limited with all the stuff that it could do. At the same time, I don't think so, because if Hollow Realization is coming to Vita, then yeah, I just feel like it was rushed. I honestly feel like Hollow Fragment was rushed in a sense. So Hollow Realization, though, it's not that auto attack. Like, you can, whenever you attack, okay. Hollow Realization is a mix of Sword Art Online, Lost Song, and Hollow Fragment. So it takes the whole RPG based element of Sword Art Online Hollow Fragment, and then it takes and it takes Lost Song's battle system, and it merges them together. That's literally lit. It's lit. Early what Hollow Realization is. If you notice, in Hollow Fragment, whenever you had a battle, it was kind of like you had to focus on that, like, and it was like you were just kind of like doing your auto attacks. That shit made me so angry. Like, you wouldn't actually press any button to move. Like, unless you use a sword skill, you would just auto be attacking. So you have your double sword, you're like, and then you use the sword skill and he does something crazy and go back to auto attack where you're not doing anything. I hated that so much. I think that's where it killed me. I think that's honestly where the game killed me. But for this one though, it's the complete opposite. You know, you can when you can go in, you can do a little bit of attack, then you can use your sword skill, do a little attack, then sword skill. You can and then back out, let your partners do something, like switch in, and they do a bunch of damage, and you switch back in. Like, it's actually like, yes, you had the whole switching part, but you were still like auto attacking, and it just took away from the whole waiting and switching in. I feel like whenever you're not actually doing anything, and you're like, oh, now, like you're timing it, you're like, oh, all right, switch out. All right, now I switch in. Like, I just feel like it's just more immersive. Like, I'm actually doing it. You know what I mean? I just think it's so much better. So that's another big reason of why this game is gonna be the best Sword Art Online game ever. And then, last but not least, the open world part of it. The worlds are so much bigger. Even the town that they show in this trailer is so much bigger, dude. It looks so beautiful. It actually looks like there's a reason. I don't know about how if the conversations are gonna be useless like Fragment was. I feel like maybe they won't, but I still feel like there's a slight chance that they're gonna be useless conversations where you say something and they say something completely different. It's just so awkward, dude. So whenever you're in like the whole open world part when you're fighting enemies, like there's a bunch of I feel as if it might be a little bit more lively. You know, there's gonna be more enemies, and then it's a big open space. It's not like a narrow pathway, it's a big open space. So, oh my gosh, I'm actually kind of excited for it. Now, we've had good news this whole video, so this is some bad news that you may have not seen. So in the trailer, or in the description of the new trailer, Bandai Namco America uploaded. So in the description, it says it's coming out in 2017. So it already got delayed, and I don't like how they did not tell us anything. They kind of just uploaded this trailer and said, oh yeah, it's coming out in 2017, hoping that some people didn't realize it was coming this year. It was supposed to come this year. So obviously that's probably the American version. The US version that's not coming. That's coming. Oh my god, that's coming in 2017. So we'll see. Some people might import it. Maybe I will. You know, we'll see how much money I got at the time. You know, stuff like that. But still, I'm actually very excited for this game now. Honestly, it's funny how one trailer changed my mind completely. Anyways, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Get on my Yu-Gi-Oh level, man. I remember when I used to play this game all the time, bro, all the time. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and other than that, I will see you guys next time. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Peace. You see, I'm waiting and they hating, and I'm sipping on my tea. Bad bitch walking past, may I stop you? please. And I'm hungry as a bitch, but this life ain't free. If I'm trying to get this money, I can't really shake a tree. I be working, it's a 3:15. When I see people showing all my inner people, giving all this kindness, receiving all these nice gifts. Don't act like you just know somebody. Some niggas got inner body, smiling cause my haters looking down with a frown. And they walking round and round, trying to see if I get down. See, these niggas is just clowns, they gon' always be around. Get your head up out the gutter, cause real niggas never stutter. If we bout to get this money, look at me, my little brother, cause we different.